Iria. Is that how you say it? Iria? I thought that was an L at first, but it's another I. Am I butchering it? Okay, Iria. Cool. I like it. Yeah, we can do an obelisk. Just straight focused on spikes. Early on, it'll be physical based. I think his spike augments start in the green-blue augments. But we can also take the first binding as the shield and get spikes that way as well. And we'll just focus purely on spikes. It means we want one of these ascensions that gives spikes too. Shell. Excuse me. So Shell gives 2 spikes as well. And we'll just go full on spikes. We even have some spike shields to match it. Totally did that on purpose. Alright, so an obelisk spike dive. It's a little slower to get going just because of the augment upgrades and stuff being a bit later, but alright, so we just beat the robot. We don't want to fight him. We're not going to go any dots, so I guess we have to go fully augment 3 bindings again. But it's a different boss at least. It's good old Argalath. Alright. Softened Wispid is really good. Extra physical power every turn is nice. Help us get through the first boss. Collecting an orb for frostbite's okay as well. But if we're going spikes, we definitely want physical power. So yeah, the other one's magic. Our spikes will scale off our physical power, so. Alright. Increased range on shield bash is okay. All of these are just okay. Iron Clap only does 10 damage to start, but you kind of get your damage from the crush stacks. So I will take the just increased shield bash range. Helps you get out of trouble. It's pretty short radius and distance. Gunkfield is kind of rough on melee classes. If you have Blink, it's one of the easiest ones to take, but I took Blink and made a really broken Blink build last time, so we'll go like Shield and Invigorate or Shield and something else this time. Which means I don't want to take Gunkfield. So I guess we take Shimmering Barricade and just hope we get enough damage to kill this first boss. I can take Ink Shell as well. It'll build up a lot of damage resist, but if we have spikes, maybe that doesn't matter. Let's just take Shimmering Barricade first. Makes the first boss kind of tough. Extra 8% heal and shield is pretty big on the Inkbound rank. Alright, we'll go Quillings first, and then Tarnished if we have enough. If we get to the 250 to buy our bindings. We got a 20 shield pot right off the bat. Alright. I think I'll save my Seismic Slam for next round. He is going to heal himself back up halfway, but that's okay. I did kill the other one at least. So hopefully he's the only one. Okay, they are all attacking me, but this is the Seismic Slam, so it's going to help me just clean up everything. Obelisk is fairly strong early game. It's just the fact that he has two cost abilities makes it a little rougher. But since one of them hits the whole screen, that definitely helps a lot. I don't like re-rolling early, but these are all worthless for us. He does have a frostbite build, but we're going spike build, so let's re-roll one time. Alright, here's spike damage. So that works. I don't like the shielding iron clap. A 20% chance is pretty much nothing. 4 out of 5 times you get nothing out of this. Massive seismic slam is fine. Just a little bit of extra damage. It'll scale with our physical power too. Help us kill some of the small enemies. Gray augments are never really great anyway. It's just kind of choosing the one that's the least bad in a lot of cases. Alright. We can take Invigorate and just re-roll for the shield talent next time. Invigorate's really good on Obelisk. You can hit your Seismic Slam with it or your Shield Bash. They're both pretty strong abilities to hit with Invigorate. It'll help us get through. I don't have 250. I should get 250 though. Let's just go to the vault. Like either from breakables or this fight, I should get 250. There we go, I got 250 exactly from that one breakable. Alright, I think I'm going to do the same thing I did last fight, where I saved my Seismic Slam for the next spawn. So maybe we charge first just so we're in better position. So when I kill him, I'll be out of AoE. I'm pretty close to my globe. Again, he'll heal up to half, but I'll be able to kill him with my Seismic Slam. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites on Obelisk. Especially early game. It just helps so much clear up a lot of the little stuff. See how they're living if I don't Invigorate? They're living with like 47 life. When I Invigorate, it should kill all of them. It's just very nice to kind of clean up these fights since Seismic Slam costs so much, right? Grab that orb because it would disappear. I think I'll just attack him and walk away. I do have to hit him twice. But yeah, 1 orb, 2 spawns. We're in really good shape. Soften Wispit's a pretty good early vestige too. I'm gaining 1 physical power every turn, right? So there's nobody else spawning, so there's no reason to leave this glow. But I also can't kill him, so I just wait. We may take the crit damage. Let's see. We probably will. I don't typically like Steady Tortoise, but any shield vestiges are okay. Like the Shattered Will is just a little bitty bonus. It's the extra shield I like. Unstable Effigy is okay as well. We don't really have any magic, but just smiting on an orb pickup does help. Extra 50 damage is... I mean, this could be the difference between killing the boss and not killing the boss. But maybe this is fine, because I'll get extra willpower from it every 4 turns. Yeah, it'll be 4, then 3 turns, then 4 turns, then 3 turns. Yeah, this is actually pretty crappy. I'm really only taking it for the 1 shield. Because it takes 4 turns to get 1 willpower from this, and then 3 turns. So after 7 turns, you gain 2 willpower. And then 11 turns. I'm like talking myself into getting Unstable Effigy, even though I don't have any magic. I'll try the Tortoise. I actually think Unstable Effigy was better there. It's like 50 damage a turn because you get 1 globe a turn. I'll just get the Invigorate one. I don't want to put too many bad talents on my core abilities, especially my Ironclap. Since Ironclap has some of the spike stuff, I can get a whole bunch of spikes on my Ironclap. So yeah, I'll take the Quickening Invigorate. And I will buy the bindings. I have exactly 250. So here's our spike already. I'll probably take that. In fact, I will. If it says spiked, we're taking spiked. That's what we'll do. I do like increased range too. These are all okay, but the increased range gives so much utility to your Ironclap. You can hit a huge radius. I guess if I eat my fish, it's a hard fight anyway, so go to the Superior Vault, get something better than a damn tortoise. Can't believe I took this. I wonder if it's going to be the difference between me winning the first boss. Like, I'm going to get 1 extra willpower, and it's going to be the 1 extra willpower that kills the boss. I could probably be a little greedy here. Just ignore him. I also have a crit on my Seismic Slam, but I think I do like I did the rest of the times. Use it on turn 2. I don't know if I kill here with just claps, which means they'll heal up. I do not. I have to grab this orb, unfortunately. I don't want all those guys to get healed. Like, I don't care if the money gets healed. I kind of care, but not as much. Alright, so now we will invigorate our crit slam. It will kill these two. It kills everything except for the money. Maybe it's good that he healed the money. Maybe I got extra money because of that. Big damages. Yeah, but see this radius? I can hit all 4 of these guys. It's huge quality of life help. How much spike do I have? 5? Pretty strong. I don't even know if we've taken a point of damage yet. Oh, this has spiked, but it's only on the first turn. This helps our spike too. Physical damage. I don't know if I'm gonna lose any HP. Unless I do it on purpose. So let's just take the barbed bones. Extra spike damage. I'm not losing any HP, so that may only be 1 physical power forever. Okay, more spike damage. We're up to 8. I don't want to take the Ironclap. I'd rather take another spiked here if I can. Full cost discount's okay, but Quicken Shield Bash or Shielding Seismic Slam are both good. Since we're going spiked, I think the extra shield with our Seismic Slam is okay. Does mean we should put another damage talent here if we can. But the extra shield is good. There's like 8 enemies on screen. That's a lot of shields just from casting your slam. Alright. I want the shield here, so we have 3 rerolls. Hopefully we can get it. There we go. Shield Wall. I think they're talking about buffing this a little bit, but it typically seems okay to me. Let's see. So Garden is a vestige. I think we go to the vestige. Don't want to spend my money. I'm not going to be making as much as I was last time. Plus I get some money here.
Something more zitherist might be too.
I get to see pretty flowers. Voxmart, or Valmark, I'm sorry, is probably the best. Still Brilla just feels way too weak to me. You only get 2 shields from it. Using a physical binding, gain 1 shield only twice per turn, so. Cheese cards is good, but I'm not really doing crit. I'm doing all spiked, which physical damage helps with. I'm typically above half health too, so this should give me 5 physical power. I'll probably start getting hit now that I haven't been taking any damage yet. Is this the, yeah, this is the boss. I'm definitely getting hit here. There's no way to avoid all this damage. I think we're strong enough. We do have 2 really good pots as well. And we're gonna have a good amount of physical power. Plus we're building 1 extra one per turn. The Soften Wispit, so I think we're strong enough here. There's no point in saving my cooldowns this time. He's gonna spawn less than he does this turn. I don't have to invigorate the Seismic Slam, but it still does the most damage, so I might as well. I can actually stand in his attack and do some spike damage with my shield wall. So I'll take 0 here, have 12 spiked. We're gonna do about 110 damage to him, it looks like, which is pretty good early. Oh, it did 345. So maybe the holding alt thing is wrong. Yeah, they actually only do 1 damage. But they're easy to kill too, so. I could grab this and get 1 more spiked. So I might as well. Yeah, we're gonna destroy him with spikes. He's taking another 300 plus. 306. I'm gonna save my Seismic Slam. How much damage do I do in here? I take 12, so let's stay out of the AoE. The ones that we can avoid. I'm in a horrible spot. I'm gonna have to move. Just use my point on a movement. So this is the AoE I can't avoid, so I'll shield up for this one. He is getting his 8% shield, but we're just kind of chewing through it every other turn. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. I should move out of this. Avoid the damage I can. Do have a crit on my shield bash. Alright, we phased him. We've taken only 2 damage, but he's getting stronger because all the little guys I'm killing, right? So we may take a little bit more damage here. We do have a 20 shield pot. I'm also running out of space. I'm gonna get one of my willpowers here. So the AoE that I could stand out of, I won't be able to stand out of forever. Just taking 1 damage here, 11 shields up. He had his shield this turn, so I'm not going to do much damage. I may use the 20 shield here. Question is, do I kill him next turn? Actually no, it's fine. As long as I'm above 35, I'm good. So this leaves me at 39. So if I'm gonna take more than 4 damage now, I'll use it. I will use it. I think I can hopefully kill him next turn. So that's why I used it there. Yeah. So that was a good place to use it. We're at 39, so we'll heal to full. Alright. I'm going to... Earthquake is great. But we're trying to do a spike thing. But the only thing that gives me spike... Well, actually, my shield talent, my iron clap, and my shield wall. So there's 3 that I can take a spike talent on. So let's reroll one time. Earthquake is great. We're not going magic, but Earthquake would be great to take as well. But we're trying to do spike specific, so... Of course, we get the one that has no spikes. I'm not missing a lot of HP in battles, so I guess I just battle cry, where I get 2 ability power stacking. It means I no longer have to invigorate an ability, it just kind of invigorates everything. This is actually fine for spikes too, because it increases your damage 20%, so if you're going a spike build, this is the best Ascension for battle or for invigorate you can take. Well, let's see here. I can't re-roll. So we're gonna reduce the willpower or just get a stronger shield smash. I think we're gonna take this just in case we need the damage. Reducing the willpower is not bad, but it's a 4-turn cooldown, so we won't get much use out of it. Whereas this is only a 2-turn cooldown. We need a little bit of damage, even if we go full spike. Yeah, it does. The only problem is, so if the normal invigorate only lasts for 1 ability, this one lasts all of combat, so battle cry is actually good for spike damage. But the normal invigorate isn't, just because it's only good for the 1 ability you use it on. It is good for the 1 spike rush shield thing you have. Headbutt. So invigorate's good for that. You do damage based on your spikes. It's really strong if we can start getting the spike damage going and grab a headbutt. We'll just kind of like run right over people. So physical power and ability power are similar. This is 20%, this is 10%. I think I will take the physical power. Ability power is typically better, but we are like full physical. And spikes are physical too, so I'll just take the physical power. I generally like ability power better, but... Oh, we got another... That's a pretty cool one, Gunslinger. I have OCD or something. I see little things blinking down here, I gotta click it. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but... Whenever I see something blinking on my screen, I gotta click it. Like, click, click, click. Alright, so... We gotta put damage resist on them or take heavy pockets. I think I'll take heavy pockets. Damage resist is really rough on Obelisk because his abilities cost so much. Heavy pockets can get rough too on melees, but I think it's better than giving them damage resist. It won't affect it as much once we get the spikes going, but it does reduce the spike damage too. They have the magic shell up, although it doesn't really matter. They only have 83 HP. We will always cast our battle cry now, off cooldown. I guess we just start with this. I'm gonna set them up to where they're one stack away on crush. Although he's really close to killing himself on spikes already. He's gonna take almost 400 damage, like 390 something. So yeah, he took 396. This guy's doing the big AoE, but I can kind of walk myself down. He's amplifying the damage, but it's kind of funny to see, like, if a turn starts without you doing anything. If I accidentally press T here, I'd just die. But we'll be able to clear up pretty much all this. I'm gonna grab this before I take the globe and then just walk over towards this one. He's charging this way, he'll be right next to me. So I'm just gonna kind of wait for him. I can't move a lot because of heavy pockets right now, so just try to set myself up in places. Alright, we do have our battle cry up again. I think I want to do this first. Just want to make sure I can get to a somewhat safe zone or kill the damage that's coming at me. I may have to use this. He's AoEing. He's charging. I'm not going to kill him with it. And he's the one that's AoEing. So do I grab this and try to run? Yeah, the heavy pockets is making this kind of rough. I can get here and take 13. So let's use this and kill the stuff back there. Accidentally enraged him. I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. The spikes will almost kill him now. I don't know if I need to battle cry anymore. I may need it for movement. Okay, so the extra shield range helps here. I can still battle cry, just because I'm not getting all the way over there. With my heavy pockets, I wouldn't have been able to move and attack that far, so we'll just wait for him. That was a lot of work to take 1 damage. We did finally use a pot, though. This is the same choice as last time. I'm gonna take 1 ability power this time. We have none. The 2 physical power may still be better, but you never know what we'll pick up. Smiting all on the shield is nice. I don't want extra quillings. I already can't move. So we'll take 20% damage, 2 ability power. This is the best overall. I would take golden egg, I think, since we're going spikes, if I didn't have heavy pockets. But I don't want to build up a ton of quillings like I did last game and not be able to move at all. Do we take shatter? I think we just take quickening wall here. Get our shield wall up quicker. Shatter would have filled it up. I'm hoping to see epics or at least get another spiked on my blueberry here. At least I can spend some quillings now. Get a little movement back. Fishy. Alright, I don't want 20 damage on Thunders. Resistant is okay. And Colossal Seismic Slam is okay. Restoring hit HP is okay. I think I will take this. I kind of like extra sustain on my Battle Cry. I haven't taken a lot of damage, but it's just one of those, you know, maybe 6 health every fight, or 8 to 10 health against bosses, because you'll cast it, you know, 4 or 5 times. So what do I take here? Do I take damage on my slam? I think so. I'd rather leave this last slot open than my slam. So we'll take the damage on slam just to kind of help shore up our AoE. Seismic Slam is the least synergistic with our spike build. It's just kind of helping us AoE down the little stuff so we don't take too much damage. Alright, I will be greedy here and go after the money since he's underground anyway. I'm gonna stand in this. Just to do the spike damage to him. It did give me an ink drain though, so maybe that wasn't the right play. Can I hit all of you? I guess the best is to kinda just charge through. Just to get the globe. Doesn't mean I have to use a movement just to kind of get out. I guess we just leave the money alone. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can wait 5 to it. Bye-bye, money. Stick his tongue out at me. I still love that thing. Alright, we can kill all of this. But then what? We need to get out of this AoE and all these bombs. And that's always happening, so let's just start with it and then see movement-wise. So I can just kind of move out, I guess. I'm taking some ink drains here, though, from these big guys. Losing my max HP. I can kill him next turn, I think. Oh, more bats spawn, too. More of everything spawned. I guess I can't kill him because I gotta deal with all this little mess. the increased range there is very nice. So maybe I go right here. Shield. Too many little things spawn this fight. So we can finally do a little bit of damage to these guys. I have an orb. Here it is. I was gonna say somewhere over here. It's doing so much damage to me. So 6 and then 6 when he jumps up. I guess like this is the best. I was trying to see if there was somewhere I could do another action, but I can't. I'll be stuck in ink. Alright, so that'll kill him. We'll just grab the orb and get some more shield and spikes. So yeah, we took 6 ink drains there from these big guys though. So our max HP is only 44. Do I know what Almic Orb Walker is? Yes, I can show you. It's a smite all enemies on orb when you pick up an orb. But yeah, you go to collection, search task. I think if yours is hidden, you won't be able to do it, but you just type in and it's right here. Almic Orb Walkers. On collecting an orb, smite all enemies. It's really fun if you get smite synergies and the double smite and stuff like that. Get a bunch of magic power. Get a leaky pen and a bunch of orbs spawning. I think I had 4 or 5 orbs in one turn with one of my builds, and I had this, and I was just blowing up the whole board with grabbing orbs. Oh yeah. Yeah, the smite stuff you have to kind of get lucky for. Like as you get more vestiges and stuff like that, it's harder to get the legendaries, because this is really good with the other smite, right? The double smite legendary. Forge lightning bolts on smiting an enemy, smite it again. But yeah, I just got this refractory one on hitting smite. It's really strong on a Moss Cloak because he hits 5 times with his flurry. But yeah, this one's really fun too. Yeah, any smite build really comes together with the Forge lightning bolts. But it's just hard with the 100 and something vestiges to get specific ones. So a build like that just kind of has to come together organically. And it's happened to me a couple times where I got just a crazy smite build going. Yeah, on hitting smite is insane. It's one of the last quests that you do. I just got this one with one of those quests I finished, and I was like, oh wow, that's very strong. So plus there are turns and things where you get like 8+ willpower, right? So you can just hit a ton. Yep, it procs on all of them that you hit. So I was flurrying through 2 or 3 guys and they were just melting from smite. It's completely ridiculous. I have never used refractory with Forge lightning bolts though. When I got this, I didn't get a Forge lightning bolt, so I'm like doubling every hit, every smite. Like it would just melt bosses and everything. It was one of the last quests, so I don't know if I'll be able to see it. I should be able to. But yeah, it was one of the hard quests that I did actually offline because they were... So it might have been around here somewhere. The Song of the Sea, like these last quests you do... Here it is, right here. So quill hunting. Locating the quills. Here's refractory right here. As magma miner, burn burrowers, as moss cloak, mark dummies, as weaver, thread the needle. And when you finish all of those, you get this refractory. The burn burrowers is easy. The mark dummies, that's the little spinny guys that look like targets. The thread the needle, that's the hardest one. They are those little guys that throw bombs and look like little spider people or something. And you had to thread them like 8 times. So yeah, this is what unlocks that refractory. It's really cool though. I've had it in one run so far since I unlocked it, but really, really cool. There's definitely some good smite synergies. It's just hard to get them going because you can try to re-roll a lot on your purples to try to get them, but then you got to save up a lot of money so you can re-roll and buy and all of that. You could definitely do it in unranked if you really just wanted to make a broken smite build. Just take all the monies, take all the glyph globes and stuff, and roll until you found everything you wanted. Yeah, that's what I don't like about the quest log. I don't know what unlocks this locating the quills. I think attuning the sea may do it. So if you have attuning the sea, rebuilding, I think they go in order. Needless ink, rebuilding, attuning the sea, then locating the quills. But some of this other stuff I did, so I don't know if these go in order or not. I know attuning the sea. I know you have to finish this to do locating the quills. So if you haven't finished attuning the sea, finish that and it should open up locating the quills. Yeah, the attuning the sea took me the longest. I remember there was a Song of the Sea that makes that annoying background sound, that and it took me forever. So one day I just off stream, I was like, all right, I'm finishing this quest, and I just sat there and did everything I could to finish these quests because it unlocks all the vestiges, and I wanted to see kind of all the combos and synergies, right? But yeah, those last couple quests are tough. You have to do very specific things to finish them. It took me hours, and I was doing unranked runs to do them too. I would just get to the point I needed to, abandon the run, and I did that for a couple hours just to finish off all the quests. Alright, not a huge fan of any of these. Dazed is okay, it's really good against bosses. If I'm going spikes, I don't want to take Thunderous, I'd like to take another spike there. Resistant is also okay. It kind of does the same thing as Dazed. 25% damage resist or 30% loss damage. I'll just take the Resistant. I'm casting it every time it's up, so just getting the Resistant may cause me not to take any damage. Be cool if there was a way to get rid of like debuffs that you got, like this ink drain. Like a shrine or something that could cleanse a debuff from you. Oh, here's Headbutt. So this goes with our spike build. It means I'll want to reroll my last Ascension for Ironclap to get the spikes on it. But yeah, Headbutt's really good. Deal 332 damage, dash to endpoint, gain 5 stacks of spike, take 1 damage for each enemy you pass through, and deal spike damage. So it'll run over a lot of the enemies. Guess we eat our fishy here. Take 2 potions of power. Okay, do we want a vestige or more stats? I think I want a vestige. So I got a gray one I don't want, and then a bunch of greens. This one should be a blue or a purple. So we'll go see But since I did all those quests, isn't even here anymore. It's just purple pretty flies or... Alright, so they are blue. Harbinger's Trophy goes best with our spike build. It's 3 physical power over 2 ability power on the Bounty Hunter's pistol. This can give us a little more quillings, but we have heavy pockets, so... They're pretty much the same, but this gives more physical power, and this gives quilling instead, so we'll take Harbinger's Trophy. That's good. Alright, hard fight, definitely heroic vault. We do have 2 rerolls with our globes already, so our glyphs. Alright, the burrowers, but at least they don't have the ink drain this time. I'm gonna save my seismic slam for when they pop up out of their burrow. I may use my crit dash though, because I have all the extra spikes this turn from barbed bones. So I gained 10 spikes. So that makes my headbutt stronger. Like, I'm almost killing them. It's doing half their life in burrow form. So... trying to see if there's somewhere I can dash to that I'll be kind of safe if I walk away. While also hitting both of these guys. So maybe over here. Let's use our Invigorate. And do this and kind of walk out of the damage. Hopefully our Seismic Slam will kill all the little guys. It is. I don't know if we're gonna make it to that globe. I guess I can walk to this globe and pick it up and then just dash and kill them. Although I am in the goop. I'll just take 4 damage, I guess. And I did lose that globe, but I guess I didn't need it because they all died anyway, right? Let's cast our ability power. Smack everyone, just take 1 damage when he pops up. That's a lot of bombs though. I can kill him, so I guess we do that. I'm gonna take goop damage. What if I do it like this instead? Just so I don't take the goop damage. I'm gonna grab this one too, just to cast my battle cry, because it heals me, right? Yeah, it heals me for 2. So yeah, just staying close to my max health. Fireworks going off everywhere. I can't get this off cooldown to heal again, so I'll just kill him. Don't need the heal, don't need any of these. Let's look. Don't need the heal. I don't have any dodge. I guess I can re-roll this. I don't need burn on hit. I don't need healing. I don't have any dodge. This does give 10% crit chance, but I'll never get the 10 ability power for dodging if I don't have any way to dodge. So let's re-roll one time. I like to save up for legendary vestiges, but this is pretty cool. Hammer is really good if you have crit, like especially if I get a crit on Seismic Slam, hit like 8 enemies, that's 8 shield plus 8 more shield for all the crits. But we're gonna take Ermon's Egg. It's just the funnest one. Golden Sails, or if I had any crit, the crit hammer would be good. This is actually good enough to take and then try to build crit. Just because when you're hitting multiple enemies, you get that many more shields off the crits. But I'm just going to take Ermon's Egg. Let's see what we get out of it. This is another kind of late game quest item that I've recently unlocked, so I just kind of like seeing what pops out of it. As long as I don't take damage. So on combat end, the egg hatches and grants loot. On losing HP, 10% chance of breaking early, granting a smaller amount of loot. I've had it hatch and like a legendary vestige came out of it, so. Here's another spiked. Unfortunately, it's up against 2 purples. This purple is kind of whatever, but this purple is really good. Discounting shield bash to make it 1 is very good. I still want to do want to take the spiked, but I will take the purple over the spiked there. Alright, what is our legendary? This is another one I just recently unlocked. On your first turn, gain 1 ability power until end of combat for every 7 max HP you have. So I've already lost 6 max HP, so it's not very good. It would put me at 54. So it's at 7 times 7. Almost 8. I get 7 ability power from it right now, almost 8. I just want the more willpower, honestly. This is okay. I mean, 7 willpower is 70% damage, right? So it's pretty good, but I just want the willpower right now. I want to build up as much spikes as I can. That's the point of what we're trying to do. So I want this, and then I want the gain spiked on abilities. The extra ability power is probably better, but we're doing specific for spikes. I don't want to re-roll this because I want to save my re-rolls for getting shell, I think it's called. So unfortunately we're just going to take something we don't really need here. Either the frostbite or the heal. The heal heals me for 3. I guess we'll take the frostbite. I have to go to a shop. I don't want to go to a shop. Because I finished one of my daily quests. Yeah. I don't want any of these. I definitely don't need to buy the heal, so I guess it's boss time. And fishy time. I like brain tuna. It's one of my favorite fish. It's the 1 cost discount every turn. Start with my free battle cry, and I do want to charge headbutt this first turn because I have my most spikes. I wonder if it's better to just build up more spikes and then do it, or just kill them all. Probably just kill them all. So we could also gain more spikes this way. Just kind of looking at his health bar, you know, it's already doing a ton. It's fine if I take a little bit of damage, so I'm just going to hit him with this and then charge. This is more spikes. I can't get out of his AoE, so, but I'm only taking 3. Well, 4 now. I don't know why it's 4 now instead of 3. Oh, because I took the 1 damage from charging through him, right? Take 1 damage for each enemy you pass through, so. Oh, my egg hatched. I forgot about my egg. I got a ringleader's hat. Well, the egg's not a good pick before a boss, so that's what we learned here. I didn't know I was fighting the boss next. Don't pick the egg before the boss. You're gonna get hit on the boss. I have 2 moves. I could be saving my willpower for big turns too, but I don't think I need to. I really just take this typically for the extra willpower. But you can save up and have really big turns if you want as well. Like in this case, I am going to save because I'm going to wait for him to come back up here so I don't have to go through all this mess. I will grab this stuff for cooldown reduction and cast my battle cry. I should have casted my shield wall and then grabbed my orb, but I was just trying to take 0 damage from him, basically. He's still in a bad spot, because now he's in gunk. But I have 8 willpower, so I'm going to cast this and probably my Seismic Slam just to try to phase him. But I'm going to do it while I'm in safe areas. So like this. It did phase him. I will grab this orb. Grabbing orb, like I don't need to save my orbs for next turn if I'm saving my willpower already. Just get it for the cooldown reduction, cast my abilities. Bad thing about phasing him up there is he's gonna stay up there, so. Well, at least he's charging down here this turn. I don't think I need to save my charge. Because I'll get the globe and it'll be back on cooldown when he's back here. So let's kill everything we can. It does cause me to take a little bit of damage though, since I charged through all of them. Taking 6 damage from him. I guess we'll smack him till he dies. And just wait. Can heal again. How's our physical power? 36. Is it from Harbinger? I guess it's from Harbinger's trophy. Like, killing all these little guys has given us 36 physical power. So we have 45 physical power and 11 ability power right now. That's why even our Ironclap's doing so much damage with no buffs on it. He's doing his AoE. I don't think I can kill him. I guess we can build up a bunch of spikes and see. Yeah, we probably can kill him since we have so much willpower. Just building up so many spikes. Yep. He's dead. So that's 3,700 damage with only 18 spikes. So he deals 1 damage to me because you just take 1 damage from. But I dealt 1155 with the headbutt and then 2734 with the spikes to him because of all the physical power we built with Harbinger. Pretty strong. We haven't even got Shell yet. Oh, here we go. Now we got Shell. So now instead of 1 spiked, we're going to gain 3 spiked and 2 shield. So yeah, we can save up our willpower for a huge turn and just like 1 phase the boss. Alright, ringleader sat's better than a broken egg. Ringleader sat's just the chance to gain even more willpower when we're hit. Stack of crush. I guess I'm gonna have to take crush, or let's reroll 1 time because I don't remember what the other one is. Frostbite, yeah. So we'll probably just take the crush next time. Just take the shield for now. We have 1 more epic augment coming up, so. And those are the only 2 I don't have filled. Alright, 1 more fight in the boss. I'm not going to have enough for the legendary vestige, though, unfortunately. Alright, so he's AoEing. I might be able to... Seeing how much spike I can build on this first turn. So it's 22. That one only gives me 2, so this actually gives me more. I know I can kill him. I was trying to kill at least him. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I was out of the AoE too, at least. Since I gained 10 on my first turn, I wanted to see if I could kill him, but that's close enough. He walks so slow. That's 9. So let's just kind of move. Maybe they'll come closer to me. I'll just do this for the 1 shield. I have 6 shield. He's hitting for 6. Yeah, it showed me taking a damage, but I guess that was the spike when I ran through the other guys. Do need to pick up that globe so I can charge. I'd like to kill all 3 of you, please. It's one of those weird ones where like the hitbox of the enemy is kind of pushing me. So I'm like warping. Okay, we will kill 2 of you. You win this round. We will miss 1 of you completely and kill 1 of you. You really win this round. More ink drain. I have 10 ink drains on me. It's okay. I'd rather kill this guy anyway. I think I wait for next turn though. Just save my willpower for my orb and another charge. Try to kill all 3. Hopefully they're in a better position for it. Alright, so we can almost kill him already. Can kill him and him. Alright, not too bad. 11 ink drains though, so we're at max health at 39 health. Maybe that's okay. We do gain a lot of shields and spike, so. I think Malform Tracing is the best here. Dice of Fate is really good if you get it early, but I only have 1 fight left. This just gives me a bunch more willpower to cast my shell. If I had some reductions, Paradigm Shift would be good. I only have 1 reduction though. We'll take the Malform Tracing. Probably for the Ringleader's hat. They do similar things. I have to get hit for this one. This is pretty good against Argoloth though. But I think I'll be clearing a lot of his tentacles really fast, so. Could also get rid of the Quill Charm. 20%. 2 ability power. Let's see what this is. I don't want the Frostbite. I'd rather have the Crush. I do have Frostbite damage that I had to take earlier, but I'd still rather have the Crush. And then the ability power. Can't afford a legendary, so let's look for a good rare. That's not a good rare. I don't have any magic damage. So we can reroll once and buy a blue if it's good enough. I guess we're just running with what we got. We'll get a ton of extra will with the Malform Tracing. Only 8 spike damage. Should be plenty though for Argoloth. We'll get extra ability power and a bunch of spikes to charge into some tentacles. Alright. Fortunately, in Inkbound rank, they do start with 75% damage resist, but... Alright, this is kind of setting up for next turn. I have 8 Shattered Wills, I have my Globe. I have used a lot of my cooldowns to kind of build up to next turn. I should be able to kill both of these tentacles to make my way over towards these two. I will take a little bit of damage, but I can passively heal with Battle Cry a bit here and there. And doing all this spike damage helps kind of take down the tentacles faster. Unfortunately, their damage resist blocks a lot of it, but let's grab the globe to start, and I guess I'll have to walk out of the ink here. Just building up my spike for the charge. So one more should kill them both. If I can hit them both, I can. Alright, and then I just walk over here. So they're already half dead just from the spike hits, since they've lost a lot of their damage resistance. I'm gonna use 2 abilities and now grab my globes for the cooldown reduction. Normally I'd want to charge, but I want to hit them both, so I will move a little bit. So he's phased, and no tentacles alive. I don't want to move all the way out here because I waste all my willpower. I'll just stay in here and keep my 6 willpower for next turn. So now I got 12. And I'm 1 away from another one. So I think the best strategy, since they have 75% resist and I keep my willpower, is to just block enough to block their damage and then go all out when they lose all their damage resist. So like so, I'm blocking everything, just wait till next turn, keep my 10 willpower. Get a bunch more because a ringleader's hat too. So I'm at 16, I got 2 globes. So let's start casting now. We don't even need our seismic slam. It will give us a bunch of shields if we want. So maybe that's why it's worth it, just to get the shields, but we kind of build enough shields with our shell anyway. Trying to see about 2 or 3 more casts to kill them. 1 more. Kill these 2. Make sure we hit both of them. We can move next to this orb and then wait for next turn. We're taking no damage again. Maybe we'll use these pots on his 3rd phase. These guys are already half dead from the spikes. How much did they take from spikes there? 1102? Alright. Again, we'll cast our ability. Take a orb, cast our ability. I'll get that orb later. I want to see... I can't hit all 4. I can't hit all 4. Oh yeah, I can. Right here. I'm not going to be able to move. I should have spent all my money, but it's the Petrifying Gaze that's really causing me not to be able to move. Just kill them with the normal attack and then charge these ones. Try to stay out of the goop. I'm in the goop, but it's okay. So 6 willpower. I'll get hit twice for 2 more. I'll get hit 3 times because he's going to beam me too. So I'll have 9. I have Shattered Will up. Just have Will for days. Almost phased him there. I want to move before I get Petrifying Gazed. I think I'm just going to hit him to phase 3 here. I guess I should have charged. Alright, and then I'll use both pots and see if I can just charge and kill him next turn. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we can see. Oh, he's also got the shield up this turn. I only have 13. But it'll be fine. They'll like kind of die to my spikes anyway. I'll just stay up here and beat up on him. I probably won't be able to kill him, but we'll try. Yeah, actually not even close. 74 spikes. I figured that would, well, it's almost gonna kill him because of all the spike damage they take too. Like, they're gonna almost kill themselves even with 75% damage resist. So, it may kill them after they attack me. It will. Okay, so I did one phase him with the extra damage that they do with the spikes. So they're gonna kill their master. Ink slappers. 4,000 damage spike on the one that didn't have any, or only had 25% damage resist. Yeah, 4,000, 2,000, 2,000. 6,000. Yeah, that was a lot of spikes, especially if you have the legendary vestige that gives you spikes every action. I would have had triple the amount I had. But definitely good spike synergy for Obelisk. I think we had 70 something spikes on that last turn by saving our willpower.